Welcome to another Let's Play video. This time it's Fallout New Vegas. Now the place you're seeing here is the start location, and you notice the windows light up at night, which is really nice. You will find Fallout New Vegas actually uses many ideas that were previously available in mods, for other Beth games. I mean, they've obviously been looking at the mod forums and they've adopted a lot of things, which I think is absolutely brilliant, because these are things fans wanted and it's now part of the default game. Being a modder, it means I don't have to add them, so it's less work for me, so I'm happy about that as well. And it does mean I can concentrate on things I actually want to do. Now here's a typical town with a typical grand scale. Notice the distances and the broad panoramic things. They aren't trying to squeeze everything into a tiny little area in this one. They've gone, let's make it big, and they have very, very big. I mean, this is the map, right? When I first looked at this, I thought I'd want it like it on. I thought, that's a small map, that, what a rip. And then I started travelling and I realised it wasn't small at all, it was huge. It took me 6 hours to go from one side of the map to the other. It's that big. Honestly, I mean, look at all them dots there. Each one of them dots isn't a tiny little hut with a guy on it. It's a massive, great big settlement or some other grand affair. I mean, none of this is small scale. I mean, it's not like Fallout 3. Fallout 3 feels like it was made in a cupboard, where this was made on a bloody football field. It's that kind of thing. Massive. Cyrodiil itself would probably fit into a corner of this game. There's that many settlements and everything else, that much going on, that many factions, and each one of them have quests that they offer you, which adjust your alignment to, which means they either like you or don't like you. If you look on the map sometime when I'm on this video, you'll see like little settings like neutral, shunned, like. That's because I've done things for them or done things against them, so my alignment has changed. But anyhow, as you can see, there's lots of things going on. The map itself, there's one accepted, you see, right there. That's because I've done a few quests for them. There's another one that's accepted. Anyway, this is the Vegas area. Actually, I'm not going to show you New Vegas or the Vegas Center or the most of the Hoover Dam. I'm just going to skip the important parts, because I don't really want to spoil it for anybody, but I do want you to see the game. This is a typical small settlement, right? If you notice, there's a lot of stuff going on outside this little wall. This is just a hotel, hey there, this wall. In Fallout 3, this would have been the entire settlement, but what you're about to see here, inside this wall, is just the hotel, or motel, as they say in the States. Right, as you can see, it all lights up on a night again. There's the big dinosaur thing. They actually sell dinky toys as well for them. Anyway, we're going to have a look around here. We're going to go up and inside this thing and look at the gift shop. See the attention to detail here? A gift shop. Then we're going to go have a view. This is where the guard keeps an eye on the wilderness for any bad guys. You've actually got to talk to him as part of the plot, so you end up here anyway. But anyway, this is Forlorn Hope. This is a really good place, this actually, because it's the front line against the Legion. The NCR take on things here. And I'm about to show you something. Now, I didn't know this was going to happen. This just happened when I was filming. I've done some jobs for the NCR, and this guy turns up to reward me for it. Right? And as you can see, it's going to give me a radio, which I've never used before until I've filmed it here. So let's have a look. Let's see what it does, shall we? Now, I'm wandering around the place down south. Scorpions come in. Oh my, how am I going to kill this scorpion? Normally on normal difficulty mode this will be 300 rounds of ammo just to scratch it, but this is easy mode, so very easy mode in this one, so it's not going to be that hard for me. But I'm not going to kill it. I'm going to get the rangers in. Oh, trooper in. Let him kill it. Yeah. Oh, is someone shooting at him already? Where is he? Oh, here he is. Top of the hill, look, you see? Bang, 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 right? This is the reward that guy gave me in action. This is what it does. Trooper ready to fight. Brilliant, eh? There's loads of that going on in this game. There he is, he's going. He's a ranger, by the way, you can tell by the hats. But he's still NCR. This is their HQ in Forlorn Hope. I mean, isn't that great? I mean, there's loads of that going on in this game. It's all roleplay. It's not a first-person shooter like Fallout 3 was. This is more like Fallout 1 and 2. Pure roleplay, really. And if you go at it like a shooter, you'll end up regretting it, because most of this game is about talking to people and doing favours and getting to know people and joining factions and all that stuff, the deep stuff, the stuff we all like. You get lots of shooting in it as well, of course, but it's not the only thing you do. Like, let me demonstrate something else. If you turn on hardcore mode, you've got to eat, drink, and go and see a doctor if your wounds are hurt. And I haven't really been drinking as much as I should do, because early on you don't need to, and as you go up the levels you do. And now I'm about level 7 or 8 here, and I find that I'm needing to drink more. See? You see my dehydration's going down the more I drink. This is just a pool of fresh water near the base. There's other places you can drink. There's like little windmills that take water out the ground in the desert you can drink. There's also campfires where you can cook food, which we'll show you later on. This is just the barracks. Every place you see in the thing has a couple of quests to offer you. We'll probably expand on that at the guild, so there'll be more. But I mean, this game is already brilliant as it is. You know, it's a really good game. If you treat it like a role-play game, it's a good game. And if you treat it like a first-person shooter, it's shit. Right, anyhow, this is the Camp Hope, Forlorn Hope again, so we're going to leave this now. Right. This is the Legion, well, one of the Legion places. If you see the black squares popping up, that's just bugs in the game. Right, anyhow, we're going to see some Caesar's Legions here. Right, here's one of the standard guys. Now, when I was playing this, I played most of this game, well, this particular game you're looking at now, on normal difficulty, and I was pumping in all my ammo into just a recruit to kill him, and I couldn't kill him. I mean, I was having to use flamers, mines. It was like taking on an end of level bad guy, you know, on normal difficulty. So what I've done is I've had to knock the difficulty down. I think very easy is probably the equivalent to normal on most games, whereas normal is probably the equivalent to insanely hard in most games. Anyway, this is the Legion. This is the enemy of the NCR. They like to kill everybody. Here we go, the benches. Now, a guy called Chemical once made a mod for Fallout where you could break down ammo and make ammo and collect ammo and stuff like that. Well, here it is, his idea, in the game, as standard. And here's a weapon mod thing. You see, where you can make various upgrades to various things you've got. You see? It gives you a list of things you can make or do based on what you're carrying. In the shop you can buy stuff, which we're going to have a look at now. It's a standard shop, but I want to show you it anyway. If you look the actual scene, it looks really nice. All the cells are really well decorated in this. They put in a really good good go at this. As you can see, there's absolutely thousands there, and all them bits are useful as well. None of this stuff here is wasted like it was in Fallout, you know, where you got the pilot lights were hardly used. If you remember, my Foundation mod for Fallout 3 made use of all these items. Well, they've done the same here. They've taken all them items just like I did, and they've made them useful. So now when you pick them up, there's always something out there that needs them. Here we go. This is one of them water pumps in the desert, you know, it's a windmill to drag it out of the wall, out the earth. I'm having a drink, curing my thirst, because I've got hardcore mode enabled, which isn't difficulty setting, it's a realism setting. Difference. Okay, here's another one, campfire. You know, if you've got the right ingredients on, you can cook yourself meals, make yourself healing potions here. See, this is the kind of detail. In theory, you could actually start this game, head out into the desert with just your knife, and go and kill something, make yourself food, live off the land, and never even walk into a town. You know, it actually supports that. Here we go, what's this? I'm going to kneel down, see, straight down the sights shot. That's unusual, I don't usually kill a man in one go. I guess it's the very easy mode I turned down recently that's done that. Usually I'd be fighting him like crazy. And here's another one, right? This time I'm going to stand up, look down sights and shoot. Now, I would question whether VATS is actually worth using now. Because VATS is one of those things from Fallout 3 where it basically improved your aim and allowed you to aim things. But looking down the sight while crouched down achieves more or less the same thing. Only does a better job. So you probably find VATS is less useful in this than it was in Fallout 3. Maybe even useless. Now, this is one of those casinos on the outskirts of Vegas. Remember, I'm not showing you the inside of Vegas. And this one has a problem. One of the guys in here causes a massive frame rate drop. And it's the guy with a hat in front of us now. I've got fraps running so I can see when I look at him. This is why it's going all jerky, because he causes a massive drop. As soon as you look around it, look away from him, it speeds up again. I don't know what it is he's carrying, but something causes a problem. Anyhow, this again is the outskirts of Vegas. We're walking towards one of the entrances towards the strip. I just wanted to show you what a street looks like here. You'll see people walking around it. It's really nicely done. It actually gives a fairly convincing view of Vegas. Although I don't think this game can handle as many NPCs as Fallout 3 could. For instance, I doubt very much I can do an epic battle on this and make it run properly. It'd probably be a slideshow. But anyhow, game-wise, it's just a roleplay game. It's much better as a roleplay game than a shooter anyway. These are robots guarding the entrance, and here's the preference settings. Now this is my settings for this video. Right, play view on the kill cam, very easy. I recommend you use that yourself if you're playing for the first time. Easy mode is probably more a hardcore sort of thing. And there's the settings. You will need to increase the object view distance a bit, because otherwise you'll have bad guys seeing you from range before you even know they're there. I was being attacked by death claws that just leaped out of nowhere, 2 at a time, on very easy mode to kill me. On hard mode, it was just ridiculous. I don't think the difficulty actually determines what spawns. I think it's the damage you do or the damage they do to you. But anyway, in this, these creatures attack in packs. For instance, I was trying to walk north to Vegas, the direct route, and I was attacked by a dozen death claws. They were just coming at me from all sides. It was ridiculous. It reminded me of Oblivion's MMM, I just so insane. But anyway, once you start role playing and you realise, it's the wilderness. The wilderness is supposed to be dangerous. It makes sense, I suppose. When I first saw it, it just put me off the game. But after a while, I settled down. I liked it. Anyhow, here's the Fiend's base. They've got a little place around Vault 3. And as you can see, I'm just shooting away. This is on very easy mode, remember. This guy who's not dying easily. This would go on for about 15 minutes if it was on normal mode. And I'd waste all my... In fact, 25 rounds wouldn't be enough to kill anything. But on very easy mode, it's more than enough. Right, anyhow, as you can see, the slowdown there, that's the cam view clicking in that used to be in Fallout 3. Remember when they see the head coming off? Only I've got it set to my view. I should really turn it off, really, because it's not really any good. The whole VATS thing doesn't work as well for this game as it did for Fallout 3, because this isn't a shooter, this is a roleplay, so it's a bit of a useless feature, if you know what I mean. I wish I like it in Fallout 3, but because it was novel, but not here. This is the first time I've seen a plasma. Some of these advanced weapons don't come into the game until much later on. And your standard weapons tend to be the most rare or the most common ones. Anyway, I've been using standard weapons all the way through the game. This is the Hoover Dam, the only glimpse I'm going to give you of it, right? There's internal locations and generators, but I'm not going to show you them. But the scale of this game is epic. Even the locations are epic. And if you look here, this is a farm. It could probably use a bit of modding, a bit of decorating, maybe this particular location. But it gives you an idea of the scope. This farm is just like huge. And if you go to other places, like there's some of the main camps and stuff, they're big as well. Nothing in this game is small. It's not like Fallout 3 where every settlement had to be crammed into a tiny little area because the world space wasn't that big. Everything is massive. This is about the size of a settlement in Fallout 3. This is just a camp, a ranger camp. Now if you look around, right, this is a small camp. And this is your delivery office. This is one of the places you've got to go as part of the quest or main plot. And you got like these post boxes, which if you as you find them, you can send messages to them. So this is like a mini quest. And as we're finishing up now, I'm going to show you some of the gambling side. Right, we're going to buy some chips, and then we're going to go and use them, and then we'll finish off this video. Now, all I can say is there's a lot involved in this game, an awful lot. There's humour in here. Just talk to this robot if you ever see this in game. It's funny. But this game is huge, right? There's loads going on. I can't possibly cover it in one video, right? But it's a role-play game, not a shooter. Right, more akin to Fallout 1 and 2. Just remember that and you'll be alright. Anyhow, that's it. I'm signing off. See you in the next one.